In 1776, as the United States declared its independence, Adam Smith published The Wealth of Nations. This work laid the foundation for modern economics. Smith championed free trade and specialization. His insights continue to shape our understanding of economies today. One of the most enduring concepts introduced by Adam Smith is the invisible hand. This metaphor describes the unintended but beneficial social outcomes that arise from individuals acting in their own self-interest within a free market. Smith argued that when individuals pursue their own economic interests, they are guided by an invisible hand to promote the well-being of society as a whole. This occurs because individuals are motivated to produce goods and services that others value, and in doing so, they create wealth, innovation, and economic growth. The invisible hand does not imply that individuals are inherently altruistic or that they consciously set out to benefit society. Instead, it suggests that the pursuit of self-interest within a framework of well-defined property rights and the rule of law can lead to positive social outcomes. Smith's concept of the invisible hand has been both celebrated and critiqued. Supporters argue that it highlights the power of free markets to allocate resources efficiently and generate wealth. Critics contend that it can lead to market failures and social inequalities if left unchecked. Adam Smith recognized the power of specialization in driving economic growth. He illustrated this with a pin factory example. One person doing all tasks produces few pins. Dividing tasks increases output dramatically. Specialization makes workers more adept. It saves time and fosters innovation. As markets expand, new opportunities for specialization arise. Adam Smith believed in the power of free markets to allocate resources efficiently and promote economic well-being. In a competitive marketplace, individuals pursue their own economic interests, producing goods and services that others value. Supply and demand determine prices, signaling producers to adjust supply. High demand raises prices, prompting increased production. When supply exceeds demand, prices fall, encouraging more consumption. The self-regulating mechanism, guided by the invisible hand, ensures efficient resource allocation. Section 5. Absolute advantage, the benefits of trade. Adam Smith was a staunch advocate for free trade, believing that it could enhance the wealth of all nations involved. He argued that countries should specialize in producing goods and services for which they have an absolute advantage, meaning they can produce them more efficiently than other countries. When countries specialize in producing goods for which they have an absolute advantage and trade freely with each other, they can consume a greater quantity and variety of goods and services than they could if they tried to produce everything themselves. This leads to greater overall prosperity and a higher standard of living for all. Smith's theory of absolute advantage challenged the prevailing mercantilist view, which saw trade as a zero-sum game where one country's gain was another's loss. Instead, Smith argued that trade could be mutually beneficial, allowing countries to specialize in their areas of strength and benefit from the productivity gains of other nations. Section 6. Self-interest, the engine of economic growth. Adam Smith's work is often associated with the idea that self-interest is a powerful driver of economic activity. He argued that individuals are motivated by a desire to improve their own well-being, and that this self-interest, when channeled through the market, can lead to positive social outcomes. Smith recognized that self-interest alone is not sufficient to create a prosperous and just society. He believed that ethical behavior, moral sentiments, and a well-functioning legal framework are also essential. However, he argued that within a system of well-defined property rights and the rule of law, individuals pursuing their own economic interests would be led by an invisible hand to promote the well-being of society as a whole. This is because, in order to succeed in the marketplace, individuals need to provide goods and services that others value. To Section 7, Impact on Modern Economics, a foundational text. The Wealth of Nations is widely regarded as a foundational text in the field of economics. Its influence can be seen in the development of various schools of economic thought, from classical economics to neoclassical economics and beyond. Smith's ideas about free markets, the division of labor, and the role of government have had a profound impact on economic policies around the world. His work laid the groundwork for the development of capitalism as a dominant economic system and continues to shape debates about economic policy today. The book's influence is evident in the work of countless economists, policymakers, and business leaders who have drawn inspiration from Smith's insights into human behavior, market forces, and the interconnectedness of economic activities. Section 8. Capitalism's Cornerstone Shaping Economic Systems. Adam Smith's The Wealth of Nations is considered a cornerstone of capitalist thought. Smith's ideas about free markets, private property, and the pursuit of self-interest have been highly influential in the development of capitalism as a dominant economic system. Smith argued that individuals should be free to own property, pursue their own economic interests, and engage in voluntary exchange. He believed that competition in the marketplace would lead to innovation, efficiency, and lower prices for consumers. While Smith's work provided a philosophical foundation for capitalism, it is important to note that capitalism has evolved significantly since Smith's time. Modern capitalism is characterized by large corporations, global trade, and complex financial systems, features that were not present in Smith's day. Section 9. Applications in today's economy, from trade to policy. The principles outlined in The Wealth of Nations continue to have practical applications in today's economy. Governments and businesses alike grapple with issues of trade, regulation, and economic growth, often drawing upon Smith's insights to inform their decisions. For example, Smith's arguments in favor of free trade have been highly influential in the development of international trade agreements and the reduction of trade barriers. The World Trade Organization, established in 1995, is a testament to the enduring legacy of Smith's ideas about the benefits of free trade. Smith's emphasis on the importance of competition has also shaped modern antitrust laws which aim to prevent monopolies and promote fair competition in the marketplace. These laws are designed to ensure that consumers benefit from lower prices, greater choice, and increased innovation that result from a competitive marketplace. Section 10. Criticisms and Evolution, a Nuanced Perspective. While The Wealth of Nations remains a seminal work in economics, it has not escaped criticism. Some critics argue that Smith's emphasis on self-interest ignores the importance of ethical considerations and social responsibility. Others point out that Smith's model of a free market does not always account for market failures, such as externalities, costs or benefits that are not reflected in market prices, or the unequal distribution of income and wealth. Furthermore, Smith's work has been interpreted by some as a justification for laissez-faire economics, a belief that government intervention in the economy should be minimal. However, Smith himself recognized the need for some government intervention, particularly in areas such as education, infrastructure, and the provision of a safety net for the poor. It's important to note that economics is not a static field. Economic theories are constantly evolving as new data become available and new challenges emerge. While Smith's work provides a valuable foundation for understanding economic principles, it is essential to consider the nuances and complexities of modern economic systems. Section 11. Conclusion, a lasting legacy. Adam Smith's The Wealth of Nations stands as a testament to the power of ideas to shape the world. Published in a time of great intellectual and political upheaval, Smith's work challenged conventional wisdom and laid the groundwork for a new era of economic thought. His insights into the division of labor, the invisible hand, and the benefits of free trade continue to resonate today, informing economic policies and shaping the global economy. While Smith's work is not without its critics, its enduring legacy is a testament to the power of his ideas to illuminate the workings of the economy and inspire generations of economists, policymakers, and business leaders. The Wealth of Nations remains an essential read for anyone seeking to understand the forces that drive economic growth, the challenges of managing a complex economy, and the enduring debate about the role of government in the marketplace. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century economy, Smith's insights continue to provide a valuable framework for understanding the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead.